supposed friends, right? Was this how things were going to be now? Was this how people were going to see me? A cripple? A disfigured man forever ruined by a war that had claimed so many? A powerless victim? Was I going to be looked down on for the rest of my life as an object of pity? These questions rattled through my mind, and I broke into a cold sweat as I replayed the events of the night only a week before when everything changed. That night, my U.S. Navy SEAL task unit had received last-minute intel on the location of a time-sensitive target in the Al-Karma area of Al-Anbar province in Iraq. A senior-level al-Qaeda commander had been reported in a compound in our area of responsibility. He was a dangerous individual we had been tracking all deployment. Once our mission was cleared, I began preparing, triple-checking my gear, running over the battle plan in my head until I knew it inside and out. Then, my team and I boarded the Black Hawk helicopters that would drop us into battle. When my team landed, we easily took over the compound, encountering no resistance. In the main building, we uncovered a weapons cache and jihadist propaganda, but either the intel was incorrect or something had alerted the enemy that we were coming, because our target was nowhere to be found. Our snipers on the rooftop suddenly began notifying us of activity nearby. Red, there's movement outside. We soon discovered that our enemy was in a house roughly 150 yards from the one we had cleared. We pushed an Air Force AC-130 gunship overhead. The gunship reported that men were in motion from the other house, so I took my assault team and patrolled in their direction. As we approached their position, my team got separated because of a radio frequency miscommunication. We quickly maneuvered through a dense thicket to combine our forces, but as we struggled through the Iraqi chaparral, my team and I were caught in a deadly, well-executed ambush with the al-Qaeda commander's hand-picked personal security detail. In the ensuing 35-minute firefight, 3 of us were severely wounded. I was shot the first time when a hidden machine gun nest just 10 yards from my position opened fire. I was hit immediately, bullets stitching across my midsection. Most embedded themselves in my body armor, but 2 rounds struck my left arm, nearly shearing it in half. In the confusion of the fight, I thought my arm had been severed from my body. Bullets continued to ricochet off my gun, my night vision goggles, and my helmet as I struggled to understand the ambush and lead us out of it. There were 2 enemy machine guns firing from only 50 feet away, as well as a dozen enemy AK-47 shooters. I was stranded in a devastating crossfire of thousands of rounds the size of my thumb. Fear and terror attempted to grip my mind, but I pushed them away. I knew I had to get cover or I was going to die right there on that spot. I looked behind me and saw nothing but thousands of yards of empty Iraqi desert. Then I saw muzzle flashes from my teammates shooting past me at the enemy. There was a large John Deere-style tractor tire my teammates had jumped behind to make their last stand against an overwhelming enemy force. Cover. Something that would stop bullets and give us a position to fight back from. Despite my injuries and pain, hope welled in my soul. I had to get to that tire. I rose to run to the only cover available, but as I leapt forward, a bullet struck in front of my right ear and traveled through my face, blasting off my nose, blowing out my cheekbone, vaporizing my right orbital floor, and shattering all the bones above my eye. The guys at the tire saw my head whipsaw forward and watched me collapse and crash into the ground 10 yards in front of them. I blacked out as my blood soaked into the foreign soil. When I came to, I was caught in the open, on the X, the kill zone, the point of attack, while the firefight continued to rage over me. I was bleeding out, caught between my team and 2 machine guns that had nearly killed me. Anger that I had allowed us to get into this situation slowly gave way to the realization that I was going to die. If you have studied the body and trauma long enough and witnessed others sustain grievous battlefield injuries, you recognize the error codes as they come. It's similar to a mechanic with a diagnostic computer coding a broken car. This amazing machine we walk around in operates off specific pressures. And if you spring a leak, due to large bullets tearing through your body, for instance, your pressures start to drop, and the machine goes into emergency mode. Without enough blood volume to push to the entire body, it starts to pool blood into your most vital organs. When this happens, your extremities go numb and get cold, and your body goes into shock. This is